be very creative in what I do, in my ball speed and how I let go of it. And I haven't bowled enough on this lane, so I don't know exactly where to stand, but I'm going to pick a spot. I'm going to pick right here, 17, and I'm going to try and hit the 8th board, but when I do this, I'm going to try to roll the ball straighter. Now, when I roll the ball straighter, I don't hold it like this. I'm very relaxed in here. So I'm just going to try something here. I'm going to stand on 17 and try to hit about the 8th board, but I'm going to have my wrist back. See what happens here. Okay. Now, that was my first shot. I have two options. If I were in a tournament and I wanted to roll it like that, I would move to the right. But I'm going to test myself. I'm going to stand on the same spot, 17, but I'm going to roll the ball a little bit slower. When I roll it slower, I do it with my hands. I start my hands a little slower to this spot, and I move my feet a little bit slower.
Γιατί γίνεται η ίδια κίνηση που σας μαθαίνει, αλλά πιο σιγά. Εντάξει. Είναι όπως πατάμε το γκάζι στο αυτοκίνητο. Πάμε πιο σιγά ή πιο γρήγορα. Αυτό είναι κάτι που άμα μάθηνονται θέλει να πάει γρήγορα, θα ξεκινήσει γρήγορα, θα τρέξει γρήγορα, αλλά ο χρόνος πάει και πάνω πιο γρήγορα. Το ίδιο πράγμα. Πάμε πιο γρήγορα.
This is the gas pedal, this is my hands, these are the tires. Alright, let me just go way out here. I'm going to go stand on 10 and try to hit the first arrow. Once again, I'm going to try to roll this straighter.
Ποιος να παίξει τόσο δεξιά.
Okay. I'm finished with that. I'm going to go way over here. I'm going to try to stand on 30. I'm going to try and curve it more. And I'm going to try to hit about the 3rd arrow. What I'm going to do now, instead of holding it like this, I'm going to hold it more like this. Stand on 30. I'm actually going to look at 14, but I've got my wrist very firm here. Okay. That's a 55-year-old man. Okay, I'm not loose yet. Give me one more shot and a little rosin. What did I say, 14? That hit about 10? That wasn't very good. All right, here we go. Stand on 30. I'm going to look at 13 on the arrows. Okay. Normally, if that was my desired ball speed, I would move left. But I'm going to test myself. I'm going to stand on the same board, same target, but I'm going to go a little faster. A little bit faster. 30, about 13. A little faster start with my hands, faster with my feet. Almost there. I'm going to go just a little bit faster next time. Once again, normally I would move a little left, but I'm going to test myself. Before I do that, I'm going to make this fair, and I don't really want to spin it very much, so I'm going to have my wrist back. It's more of an art of throwing the ball. All right. Here we go. I'm going to go back to 30. Same spin, just a little faster than the last time. I'm going to do that with my hands. Okay.
Μιλάμε λοιπόν ο ίδιος παίκτης, το ίδιο λάβωμα, η ίδια μπάλα. Έτσι. Απλά για να μπορεί κάποιος να αλλάξει ταχύτητες ή release, πρέπει κάποια άλλα πράγματα πριν το foul
να είναι σταθερά.
Να έχουμε απλωστεύσει. Για να μπορούμε να κάνουμε τα ίδια πράγματα. Αυτό είναι το όλο μυστικό. Έτσι. Τώρα, I'm just trying to explain to them that the things that we try to teach them, we only had 2 hours, right? But things you repeat themselves and be more creative there.
Okay, that was 30, 13. I'm going to move now to as far left as I can. I'm going to go on, stand on about 38. And I'm going to try and hit about the 17th board, but I'm going to roll this a little slower. Let's see, I should probably put my hand in it this way. Alright, so I know I got to roll this just a little slower than the last one, but my wrist is still firm here. In my opinion, too many people think that bowling is only moving left and right and always doing the same thing. This lane really tells you what is best. I'm always looking for the best way to cheat. I don't want to have to be perfect, where I got to hit this. I want to have this. And sometimes, you probably know this, and some of you guys, when you move left after a lot of people have played over here, the lane starts getting easier. Generally speaking, on short oil, that's when you want to be standing more to the right and going much straighter. There's too much risk on short oil when you try to curve it too much. Standing way over here sometimes. Going a little faster.
Πάει πιο γρήγορα βέβαια.
I'm going to stay in this spot, but I'm really going to go fast. This is really what bowling is supposed to be about. Try making this. Use that. Here we go. Back to the same spot. And I'm going to move back. I'm really going to go fast, but I got to get some good balance there. I'm not going to forget about that. A three-step approach. What I do is I start the ball a little bit higher to give me a little more speed. Right before the ball gets to my knees, I'm going to go left, right, left. Very weird standing right there on that foul line, but if people know how to do this, and us right-handers, if you don't know how to do it, they have a lot of boards to hit and you're stuck with this. These guys are probably going to strike a little more. Right before it gets to my knees, left, right, left. Alright, close. You get the idea. So, you kind of have an idea of what I'm trying to get you guys to do. This is very easy for me. I've been doing this for 50 years. I still need work. I mean, if I don't practice a lot, I need work. Small little changes in the way that my ball swings. And I study the way that it drops. Today I was on the video and Tassos was there when I was practicing. I was practicing my straight game, but it felt terrible. There was something wrong with the way that it dropped. So I got myself on a camera and I tried to fix it. So I have to work too. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but you have to bowl. You got to bowl. All right, what am I doing? I'm going to try to get 2 strikes at the same time and then stop. Okay? By the way, I've never done this. I've done this, but I've never got 2 strikes.
Να αφήσει τις κουμπές. Και όμως παιδιά κοντά είναι.
Bowling center, I'm in my house. I'm going to learn to take, if you take 5 steps, I'm going to take my first 3 forward and then I'm going to go back. Go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You already have a good start. Yours is much better. If you're taking 4 steps, it's 2 forward, 1, 2, 1, 2. When I do this, other than feeling, what else can I look at your hand when you do this? how big are my steps? How big are my steps when I do? I'm going to look how big my steps are. I like a small one and a big one. Let's see. So the more you familiarize yourself with this newer technique, it didn't cost you any money. You did something in your house. You can get yourself in front of a mirror. You can see when you're in front of the mirror, leaning more to the right. You're also watching the ball. You're watching your hand when you do this. You're seeing your, I don't like that. No. Just keep going back and forth. Back and forth. Then when you come here, it's the same too, and then the little one and go. Very seldom both lanes play exactly the same. One is always a little different. It's because these lanes, they're not perfectly flat. Some of them are a little this way, or they may have a little tiny. You can't see it, but it's there. So numbers game, what do I mean? I'm in a tournament. In my mind, 27.5, 11, 26, 10. And I never forget those numbers. I can't forget those. If I just stood on 27.5, 11, the next time I'm on here, I go 27 and 5/8. 5/8. You're kidding me, that much? Every time you roll a bowling ball, that's the width of the line that you're taking oil off. So you can't stand in exactly the same spot. You just took a line of oil off of it. So, by the way, all of this stuff is in my book, which will soon be in Greek. So numbers. And also when you're thinking about numbers, it's kind of a diversion away from the fear of competition or letting other thoughts come into your mind. And I say these numbers about every 15 seconds, 27.5, 11, 26, 10. If I were to go back there and somebody talks to me 15 seconds, these numbers are still going on in my mind. Obviously, it's much different when you bowl with a team. Because when you bowl on this lane, 9 people have bowled on this before you come back to this lane. So this changes much quicker, faster. But if you're bowling one on each lane, it's a little easier to anticipate where you're supposed to move. But it can be quite often, if you're in a team event, and all of you are playing in the same part of the lane, you may be one whole board left on the very next time you come here because they erased all of that oil. So this is bowling. I tell everybody, it's not about when you're perfect. It's when you're not perfect. That's the most important. What do I want? If I'm right-handed and my ball misses to the right, what do I want? I want less oil, so my ball curves more. What do I want when I miss the left? I want more oil, so my ball goes straighter. I'm always looking for that. That's my job to find that. How do I roll it? Where do I see it? So that I can cheat. So I have 3 or 4 boards to hit. That's what makes it easy. Sometimes in bowling, really, if you think about it, you only have one game, you get 5 on there, and if this is your 10th frame, you basically have 5 shots to get lined up. When I go to a new pair of lanes, it's virtually never that your first shot is perfect. Maybe a little left, maybe a lot left, it may be too. It's always fine-tuning. Here, 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 here. Finding that perfect little spot. So pay particular attention to where you stand and be exact. When I say exact, I mean not close, I mean exact. Exact. You should also, all of you, I told you I got a lot of information, and I have a beer, but my beer's in the way. Do what you want.